bonsoir, welcome to JCB Live. This is Wine Styles. I'm of course with Rafael. We are the Raymond Kitchen. We want to wish you blue, white, and red. Happy 4th of July! This is one of the most exciting celebrations that we wait for all year. For the meaning of it, independence of the United States, July 4, 1776. Personally, very engaged with it because the Franco-American friendship, and there's a little bit of the French who helped, for once, America become independent. So very exciting because we'll have Bastille Day coming up very soon as well. And in addition, because this is outdoor, this is great cooking, this is people hopefully getting together and celebrating this amazing country and the destiny of this fantastic country. So for that, as I serve the wine, Rafael, what are we going to be cooking today? I understand it's going to be very true, deep Americana.
Well, thank you. So today we're going to be making a Mexican street corn. We're going to do two ways, easy way. One of it's going to be boiling them in water, and the other one's going to be grilled, which is nice and charred. I did one already. And then we're going to do
this one was for me. He promised me.
And the next we're going to do a macaroni and cheese. I'm going to show you how to make it all from scratch, from start to finish. It's going to be amazing, delicious, and beautiful. I have a secret for it. So, and we're going to finish with some nice baby back pork ribs.
And you're very lucky that the chef is willing to share his secret, because normally they keep it for themselves. So in honor of America, so is there anything more American, more symbolically Napa Valley? The American classic of all, Raymond Vineyards, of course. 5 generations of incredible winemakers here in St. Helena and Rutherford. So we had to have the red, white, and blue for Raymond. You could see we're having the new beautiful presentation. As you could see, there's a watermark in the back which symbolizes the beautiful historical flowers of the Red Room. Over 40 years of celebration, because the foundation of Raymond Vineyard was in 1974. So we're gonna have many more celebrations to go. And as you can see, Napa Valley. So this is our Chardonnay, and we wanted to select the Chardonnay to really go well, not only with the corn, but as well, of course, the macaroni and cheese. Ooh, you want creaminess, you want richness, you want flavor, you want flamboyance, you want the sunshine of Napa Valley to kiss your mouth and your skin, and you want your body to be engaged in fury, because you're going to welcome a few calories. But why not? We got to indulge on such a fabulous day. You can hear the vibration of the crystal, because this is Passion Collection. Of course, we only taste, we only drink, and we only enjoy in crystal. I'm phenomenally excited about this wine.
Yeah, you should get.
I feel it's rich, but at the same time have great acidity and very tempting minerality. And I say tempting because it's not as easy to get that level of minerality in the heart of Napa Valley. Stephanie Putnam, Kathy George, Stan Knudsen, they've done a great job as always. You know, obviously anchored by the great work that Sophie Drucker does in the vineyards, because those are beautiful hillside vineyards, getting a very nice morning breeze, cool climate at the entrance of Napa Valley, and it gives a splendid result. So I think we gotta get going, because we have thousands of people to feed today. 4th of July.
Beautiful. Well, let's keep it.
Don't drink too much, Rafael, because you know we need to get through the 3 courses.
Just a little bit. Perfect.
I know it gives you this additional, but I really would love for us to put some secrets of Raymond wine somewhere.
I think it's gonna go amazing with. I can mix it up a little bit in the mac and cheese before we baked, but it's gonna be gorgeous.
Because we have a secret on the cheese. You'll hear chef in a moment. True secrets.
True secret. Yep. So let's keep it going. So We're gonna start with the Mexican street corn. It's gonna be our first because we're gonna pair it with a nice, it pairs really well with the Chardonnay. So the way to peel the corn, super easy. So usually I like to go around and leave this part right here. So when you grab it, you have it right here. And
it's like a defense
right?
toy.
Yeah, defense, yes, perfect.
It's like a joystick. It's like holding a flag.
So you cut a little bit all the way around, and then you just go right here with your knife. That.
Ooh,
And then you peel it.
that's a great way.
You know, right there.
Very ingenious. You see, you learn today techniques. I had no idea how to do it. I struggle. I even use my teeth sometimes to take that husk away.
So that's that.
And we're going to recycle it, by the way. It's going back to the chicken. Chicken loves that part of
like a little lollipop, you know what I mean? Right here. See that? Perfect.
Very beautiful.
Right there. So that one can go, like I say, it can go in the grill, or we can go in the water. I'm gonna do this one on salt water. It's gonna cook for at least 7 minutes. I'm gonna do the same with this one. You don't have to put it in your hand, so if you do that, it's kind of dangerous. I would suggest just to put them in on the cutting board.
Yeah, because you've done that a few times.
Yeah, on my arm.
But this is a great idea, and thank you for that trick, because, you know, for me, who is really spending a lot of time with Rafael and learning and reproducing in my little kitchen, I'm certainly failing 90% of the time. So by looking at the techniques, I'm learning a few things at least. And this is great because it seems that Mother Nature has planned to have it open this way.
Yeah.
By the way, look at how gorgeous the colors of an organic corn is. It's really beautiful. Make sure you get your eyes tinted, because my grandmother used to say you taste with your eyes as well. So dinner or lunch has already started for me, because the more I look, the more my tongue wants to get close to the lollipop, and the more my teeth wants to bite it.
So this is gonna go on the grill. The one is not boiling. This is gonna go on the grill at least for 10 minutes. But you gotta rotate it time to time until it gets this color right here. So I did this one just for demo. So
And you don't put any butter or anything on the grill?
No, you can put a little bit butter before you grill it. Yes, of course. See?
Good.
So I'm gonna get my spatula. I'm gonna put some nice mayonnaise. Mayonnaise that I made like 2 minutes ago. Then I was like, are you gonna do some mayonnaise? Like, I'm just gonna run to the store. Yeah, like, yeah, sure.
No
I
way.
made my own.
So
this
we have the
JCB
best
powder
milk,
right
the
here,
best
see?
butter. Exactly.
Made with a rapeseed oil.
Yeah, the
Delicious.
rapeseed oil, great
I
idea.
make my own. It takes like 2 seconds to make it, very simple and easy.
Can I try it maybe?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me indulge a little bit.
So that, see, it's nice
Oh!
and coated. Nice and
Oh!
coated right here. So we're just gonna sprinkle it with some nice
Rafael,
parmesan
I think
cheese.
we should put mayonnaise on our body and walk outside
Parmesan
around the
cheese galore.
pool
Look
and
at
see
this.
how many bees come on us for pleasure.
A nice, little bit of nice chili powder. Or if you have the Mexican Tagine, you can find them at any Mexican store.
Oh.
You know, I go with this corn, and right now I'm gonna put a little bit of lime, squeeze lime in it.
Yeah, you love lime.
Yeah.
So what is the lime doing on this
I
actually?
was gonna give it a nice acidity.
Okay.
Balance it out with the richness of the mayonnaise.
I
So it'll
see.
be delicious.
Did you put a little lime or lemon in the mayonnaise as you made it?
Yes, I did lemon. Yes, lemon.
I love the color.
And
of
then
the
I'm just gonna
mayonnaise.
finish it with some nice display right now.
Wow.
Put them in a nice Acun Bernardo plate right there.
This is kind of a rich.
See, nice cilantro on top just for garnish it. Simple and delicious. And the other one is ready. So I did this one, the same. This has been boiled in the water already. Just gonna refresh it up a little bit. 2 seconds. See that?
Those are beautiful corn.
Yeah. We're gonna do the same thing with that.
And corn and Chardonnay, I need to tell you, it's the dream pair. What about putting a little cheese on it too?
I did Parmesan.
Ah, Parmigiano is okay,
Parmigiano.
Italiano. We like them too.
I like them.
But I would recommend Conte cheese too, because it's not too bad. A Teto one, you know,
Yeah.
2 other cheeses obviously from France that are quite amazing and would bring a lot of creaminess to your wonderful.
So a little extra lime right there.
I'm sandwich.
A little more. And voila.
Voila!
One.
You see, there's a lot of
sure.
French within Rafael.
Right there. A little cilantro.
Voila, merci beaucoup, bon appétit. You know, que
A
provecho.
little bit of salt, and then that's it. That's one.
They look stunning.
Stunning.
You know, I'm very sad that I haven't put my teeth through it yet.
You should go for it.
Well, you know, it's so beautiful. We want to keep the picture perfect. So, dear friends, this is the first lovely dish. I would like to suggest, of course, Rafael, that we keep the Chardonnay for the macaroni and cheese too, but maybe we try another wine which is going to be an incredible surprise for a lot of you. Many of you have probably tried it, and many of you haven't. So if you haven't, do it together, because this is first ever royal blue out of velvet. 2, an incredible red blend. And this is where Stephanie and Thane have put their magic to it. Let's have a toast first, because, you know, we're going to honor the winemakers as well, not just the chef.
Not just the chef.
And this wine is meant to really be the marriage of 6 grape varieties in the heart of Napa. So this is one of the most unique blends ever made in the history of Raymond. And I will let you discover the variety. I won't tell them to you. I want to keep you guessing. And I want you to run to the stores or to your cellar if you already have it and open the bottle. What I will tell you, this wine is meant to go with everything on the grill for the 4th of July. Why? You could go on the sausage and the spice. You could go on the poultry if you favor white meat. You could go on beef if you want hamburgers. And obviously today we're doing
the ribs. It's amazing.
The ribs. So this has a lot of juiciness. So, spice, pepper, white pepper, and of course beautiful tannic structure. And it has that juiciness. You see, I'm salivating. I want to lick something. I want to kiss something. I want to put something in my mouth more. And maybe what he's asking me to do, or she's asking me to do, is to taste again. So I will. Because you see, you know, the mid palate is long and very juicy, which makes you salivate. And that's the balance of those grape varieties together. Secret. And the secret can be unveiled. Maybe I will later today. But if not, taste the wines and guess it. Because this is very unusual. This is very unconventional. And I like when we're unconventional in the kitchen and of course in the cellar.
Perfect.
So Rafael,
With the next
shall we show those little coquillettes?
Yep. So
In French we call them coquillettes. You know? Those beautiful and well shaped. Very sexy, right?
Yeah. So for the next one we're making is the mac and cheese. And so we're gonna start from start to finish. I'm gonna do this half a gallon of milk, whole milk. It's gonna go in a nice deep pot.
So no low fat milk, no 2%, whole milk.
Whole milk.
God,
Yeah,
that starts.
So half gallon, and then the next we're gonna do half onion peel. So we're gonna do I have about 10 cloves, spice cloves. So I like to get the cloves and just poke it in, just right there. 10, half onion, that's gonna go in the pot. We're gonna simmer for 20 minutes.
Just the 20 minutes.
20 minutes. You let it simmer for 20 minutes.
So the clove is the trick, yeah?
The clove is the trick.
Ah.
And it's gonna give it the nice spices, because it also has a little bit of nutmeg in there, so it'll be just perfect. So that's that, and so I'm gonna make the roux. So for the roux, I'm gonna make a saucepan.
And maybe you want to come closer.
Half pound of butter.
Yeah, don't be shy. I know Dylan behind the camera, sometimes if he gets too close to the food, he gets overly excited and his hands are reaching for the food. So we keep him away. But maybe by getting closer, Dylan, everybody could see this wonderful.
So we're gonna melt the butter into.
So for how many people are we making those?
I said family at least 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So it'll be perfect. If you need more, you can just double the recipe and make some mac and cheese, right?
Yeah.
And so for this recipe, I already have the alpha macaroni cooked, ready to go. Shredded the cheese. So we're just gonna start building right now in a couple minutes.
Dear friends, I believe, Rafael, that your mac and cheese are one of the best I've ever tried. My daughters, who you all trust even more than me because they're the experts of mac and cheese, in the box, pre-made from restaurant, wherever. Rafael, el mejor del mundo. So tell us the secret of the alchemy of the cheese.
So the secret is, you know, I don't personally like to use cheap cheese. I like to use good stuff. Aged cheese is always going to be the way to go. So we're using a blend of 36 months of age of the Comté.
Comté, Jura, France. One of the top cheese that France has ever produced. Reasonably expensive, but the best because you have as well those grains of salt as they age the cheese on those big round. They add a little bit of cheese as they age it. Fleur de sel, sea salt, typically from Normandy or the southwest of France, which adds that beautiful crunchiness and that flavor profile of the Comté. Next cheese.
So I'm doing that, and the next one I'm doing is Gougère. This age the same, and the third
which
one,
we will show you very soon. Gougère is my favorite to do, and that I'm going to be able to really help you because we've perfected with Rafael over 2 years that recipe of Gougère, which is insanity. And you can easily do it at home. You have guests coming, you do it half an hour before, and when they arrive, they see that puff pastry with a little Comté melting on your mouth, and your guests will be transported. They're going to open their arms and they're going to hug you and they're going to say thank you for having me over.
delicious. So I got the melted butter.
So the other cheese.
On the next one, so sorry about that. So the last cheese we put in here, like I did of white sharp cheddar, which is delicious.
To add the sharpness,
And the
but there's a
tanginess.
tiny bit of Gruyere too, right?
Yeah, the Gruyere, yes.
So 3 kinds of cheese. Most of the people just get the cheapest cellophane package.
Yellow cheddar, no, this is not good. So I have the melted butter. It's nice. That's what you're looking for. Nice and bubbly. So I'm gonna do 1 cup all-purpose flour in it. Give it a little more. Depends.
Yeah, you want it rich, huh?
Rich.
Wow.
So
Look at this.
What we're doing here, we're making the root. See, that's constantly you guys stir so you can get like clumps in there. So that's what you're looking for. See, that's
Smells
when you
so
melt.
good.
Yeah, when you melt the butter,
Butter,
that's quick.
and flour.
That's it. It's done. So all we're gonna do, what you're doing is making the root. Now what we're gonna do in here, we're gonna add it into the milk. This is gonna remove my onion because I don't want the cloves to go. But like I said, let it simmer for at least 20 minutes, and then that's it.
You see how Rafael is very precise. Everything he does, whether he's demonstrating or he's actually normally cooking, it's the same procedure. A lot of discipline in the kitchen. And we all know the kitchen is a very military operation. It's very organized, you know, from every step of the way. And I love it because now, I'm not a great chef, but I'm starting to set up from each of the steps and what do I do with what I don't use and what do I recycle for the compost pile and what do I reuse in the kitchen, like your onions.
Yeah.
I think it's a great, I keep eating that cheese because
So you're not constantly
it's doing so well with the wine.
stir, and so you start seeing like a thing. It's kind of like when you're making a gravy at home. It's kind of thick like that, you know, when you make your gravy at home, and then that's it. So you see, John Charles, it's already nice. It's getting thick. See?
Love it.
By adding the flour with the root, that's what it.
So how long do you gonna have to steer like this?
At least for 5 minutes.
Okay.
But I'm gonna cut a little bit because we don't have that much time. So this is the consistency you're looking for.
Look at that beautiful color. I mean, honestly,
This starts thick, nice and thick again.
It smells beautiful. That's the fun in cooking, is the evolution of the sense. I love it from the first start to finish. You can really inhale so many different flavors. And I'm very sensitive to smell. So what, and the wines, the two together. How do you succeed of not eating anything meanwhile you cook?
Well, I went this morning at 5 a.m. bike riding to keep the balance.
Good. You see, that's his trick. You see, my trick is I go reverse. I go down in the kitchen.
A nice medium heat. I stir it for like at least 3 minutes already because we keep talking like that. That's the consistency you're looking for. Nice, see?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. So that's that. At this point, what I'm doing, I'm gonna put a little bit of, I'm gonna put some nutmeg in here. A little bit. Touch up.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg, yes. A little bit in there.
Well, you know, nutmeg, I love it in Donnell. Fabulous gin fees. You all know Donnell, our most phenomenal, famous, charismatic, charming, sexy mixologist. She creates all those recipes. And last night, in fact, we did a gin fees. We were all very warm. And she did a gin fees and it was amazing. And she put a lot of nutmeg. Wow. And you know what we did, which we typically don't do with the gin fees, is we mixed it. And it was nice and homogeneous in the glass. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Oh.
So the next step, we're gonna add the cheese.
We go for it? Can I help?
Yeah, go ahead. So you do like one handful at a time?
God gave me 2 hands. I'm going to use both.
One.
Tres.
Tres.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
One more.
Oh, yeah. This is so beautiful. Smells amazing.
So before it was the bechamel. By adding the cheese, it's called the bechamel. When you add the cheese, what do you call it, Charles?
So bechamel is a very big deal. The French love it. We cook it with pike, fish, if you like pike. We love to put bechamel everywhere. The quenelle. We even put chicken à la bechamel. So it's chicken, you cook it normally and then you continue for another 10, 12, 15 minutes in the bechamel.
Wow.
And obviously it's sacrilege, but you know, we only live twice. So we have a few chances to make an impact to our stomach and figure. And bechamel is amazing. I love it myself with fish, you know.
So the next one, I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna do about a cup of creme fraiche.
Oh.
And the creme fraiche, what it's gonna do is gonna make it nice and smooth. So then, so the next day, if you wanna put it in the refrigerator, it's still gonna be like nice and liquid. First, if you don't put like the creme fraiche, it's gonna go back together again. It's gonna get really nice and again thick, and you're gonna put like a water bath and to like melt it down.
So you want the creme fraiche.
The creme fraiche, and it's still gonna give it more richness. That's what you're looking for.
I'm so glad there's no calorie in that meal.
So that's just to finish. I like to taste it because the cheese is salty.
Yeah.
So I like to taste it before I do anything else. And of course you taste it.
There's no reason why I shouldn't taste it either.
Need salt. Hold on. The salt is salt to taste, and then you should go from there. Very nice.
And you know what I think we may want to do? A tiny bit more of nutmeg.
Yeah.
And shall we try a little Chardonnay here?
Go ahead.
Let's be audacious. Let's be adventurous. Let's be creative. A little volcano.
I love it.
Raymond Chardonnay, Napa Valley.
All right, let's taste it one more time. That should be it.
Yes. I kept my spoon too.
Oh, that's perfect.
I love that nutmeg.
Delicious.
Oh.
You keep tasting it, I'll be back.
I'm going to keep tasting it. I was going to go for it. Shall I make him disappear? I'm going to tell him my drink. Oh, where is it?
Jean-Charles, you
I
finished
ate it already.
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe it.
We're gonna have to start again. You believe me? I try to scare you.
So,
But I must confess, not that I want to confess my sins all the time. What else do you use bechamel yourself with a lot?
you can use it for mac and cheese. You can use it for. I like to use it for the, you know, the croque madame.
Yeah, the croque madame, croque monsieur. We gotta show our friends how to make the best croque madame and croque monsieur. You know, the madame has the egg on top and a different composition. And that's a great idea, the bechamel, I was forgetting. The iconic bistro type of dish you want to make, and you want to have fun with in the summer. Wow. Mm. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Dios mío.
Forgive me, everybody, I know you're starving. Mm.
So I'm just mixing it all nice. Jean-Charles. She's gonna mix it all nice. Don't be afraid about the cheese. Just put it all in there. The pasta,
a lot of work.
The pasta is gonna suck all the cheese. It's gonna be delicious.
Oh, wow.
I'm just flexing.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm sure you're choosing those recipes so you could do bodybuilding at the same time.
So you can keep it plain the way it is, or you can use truffle. I'm using truffle paste. Put a little bit in there, so if you want truffle mac and cheese, that's perfect. So I'm gonna do just a teeny bit in there.
And get it from the Oakville grocery, because we make it at the Oakville grocery with truffle shuffle. We have the salt, and we obviously have this pastry too. So really cool. So Oakville grocery has it all.
Yeah, and why not? I'm gonna do a little bit of parmesan cheese in here too. Just a teeny bit. Mix it all in. And this is gonna go into, you mind passing me the baking dish?
Of course, no, this is it?
Yes.
Voila!
It's gonna go into the baking dish. Gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
See? And this is enough for family 6, 7, 8, 10, depends.
Well, by the way I've been eating, I think it's gonna be just for the both of us.
Yeah.
But this is great, huh?
Yeah.
So you let it halfway because it's gonna rise a little bit, huh?
A little bit, yeah. And why not let's put a little bit just more on top. Just a teeny bit.
Why not?
Why not?
Oh yeah. Look at this. And this is obviously.
It's gonna be gooey, bubbly when it comes out of the oven.
Ooh, keep talking.
And I did a nice mix of Parmesan cheese and breadcrumbs. So it's gonna be delicious. Cover it all up.
You take your baguette and you create crumbs out of it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. As simply as that.
That's it. Now I'm gonna cover with some. Foil, and it's gonna go in the oven at 375 for at least 20 minutes. And the last 5 minutes, you're gonna pull out the reason I'm covering with the foil. So I don't want the breadcrumbs to get burned when they're baking, as it's baking. So the last 5 minutes, or 3 to 5 minutes, you remove the foil. Remove the foil and let it get a nice golden brown, which is gonna go in the oven. Keep up the oven for me, Tracy.
Of course. Look at that.
What's the timer?
375. 375 for how long?
For 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
So I had that one. I had this one. They already baked.
Wow.
Like, as you see. So we should put it, right?
So, well, don't you think you taste before you serve? You never know, because how do you know it's perfect?
Oh, I know it's perfect.
Maybe I just, I'm gonna indulge, dear friends, just to make sure it's ready to plate for the ladies waiting.
Delicious?
The crumbs are finalizing the dish so well. I'm having shiver. I'm getting excited. I need a glass of Raymond Red Blend to cool me down. Oh, my life will never be the same on this 4th of July, 2020. Corn
Delicious.
and
Mac and cheese.
mac and cheese.
Easy, right?
You know what I love, frankly, is the complexity of the cheese. and the bechamel and the nutmeg, lifting it. And then, as you
What
said,
about the truffle? You can
the
taste
truffle,
that.
you feel,
It makes like-
and it enhances it. And as well, it has that beautiful mouthfeel that they melt. And it's, you
Gooey.
know, gooey. That's the
That's
word
what
I
I'm
was
looking for. When
looking
you
for.
cut to it, you see like the cheese
We
still,
should
you know?
show the beautiful profile. I know
It's
everybody
so, like-
wants it. Everybody wants it. And look at where it's going. Are we all jealous? Oh! Oh!
And now we're moving on to the ribs. So now we're gonna start making the marinade, the dry rub. So for this, we're gonna start with brown sugar. I like the brown sugar to give a nice flavor to it. I'm gonna do chili powder, cayenne pepper, allspice, onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. And more chili powder. And then that should be it. I'm gonna do salt, pepper, and salt. Right? So we're gonna mix it all up. This is gonna, you can, this wrap, it's good. So you can do at least 3 baby back pork ribs with it. Should be good. So now it's just gonna be the wrap nice in here. Nice, sprinkle it nice. And this one, I prefer if you at least leave it let it marinate overnight, it'll be perfect. Both sides, nice. So these that's what I have left over because it says for at least three racks. So now we're gonna move into the grill. So let's go ahead and go. Now we're going into the grill. So you're gonna mark it both sides until you get nice and caramelized color. And this has some dough ready to go. So you're gonna mark them nice, make sure you get a nice caramelization, and the brown sugar is gonna keep a nice caramelized color over it.
You have done marvels, isn't it? Gorgeously, fabulously, beautifully cooked.
Yeah.
I'm
What I was
diving into it soon. But before that, shall we do something?
Yes.
I can
well,
see
you like
there-
to paint.
I love
Why
to
don't you
paint. So I'm going to be the painter, dear friends. I'm going to use my left hand. It's sometimes more precise. You know, I'm both lefty and righty. I'm going to actually see which hand it feels better.
I'm a right hand.
You
I
are.
like to use both. The pen.
You kind of
Depends
use
what I'm
both in
doing,
the
you know?
kitchen. Do I put more?
Yeah, that's good. That's
Looks
more than
good.
enough.
So what do you have in that sauce?
I have that's my secret sauce that I have that I make, which I think we did a demo for this one. I explain how to make it in a couple seconds.
Ah, you
So
will.
look at this.
Wow.
Wow, it's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Nice and
Well, I did the
coated.
easy part of the job.
Wow.
It's hot in here.
So now
It's
we're
gonna
gonna
be hot
go
in our mouth,
and
too.
My sheep hand.
Yeah.
Right? It was nice and coated. I love it.
I think we need to do something artistic for you, Dylan. Look at this, the two together. I think that we're made to be paired together.
Absolutely.
Napa Valley Cabernet. This is the wine you want to have at all time. If you only need one, that's the one. If you need 3, which I recommend you do, red, white, and blue.
Wow.
So, Rafael, before you cut, Napa Valley Cabernet. We going on the top of the top, one of the most highest ranked wine on all the range of Raymond, the iconic, the benchmark. Soft, elegant, refined, powerful at the same time. A lot of energy in this wine. And this is obviously the Napa Valley benchmark. Of all benchmark, this is the one to have on 4th of July and every day thereafter.
So now it's my turn to talk and to put them in the foil. So the reason I put them in the foil, you can either put them in a sheet pan. There's two tricks, right? Keep them in the sheet pan. Put a little bit of water for steam, so it doesn't get dry.
Okay.
Of course, right? Then a touch of salt before you bake. But in this case, as you're barbecuing, you can just put it back and the foil. Same thing. Put a little bit of water to keep the steam in there, nice and moist. Then you're gonna cover it. You make a little pocket, like this.
It's a lot of foil, but very useful.
But the reason I'm doing double layer of foil, because you don't want, in case it rips, you don't want all the juice to go away. So you're gonna keep it. Yes.
So that's your little safety cover.
Yes. So this is gonna go, like I say, it's gonna go in the, at least for 2 hours on medium heat into the grill. And like I say, if you have a nice big grill, if you can have your corn in there as you grilling, tri-tip, anything you're grilling with.
Tomatoes.
You just gotta like rotate in time to time. So making sure that the foil is not burning or ripping. And if you see this rip and it starts escaping some of the liquid, put more foil, wrap them up again, and do the same thing again. So this is gonna go,
so
like
we're
I
going
said,
back on the grill.
back in the grill, but
2 hours.
you know what? It's too much going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Why don't we just move and finish it already? Surprise!
You've been here for 2 hours.
I've been here for a while.
You see, I've been very lucky.
So these ones, they've been cooked.
You saw I was getting sad to wait
that?
for so long, yeah?
Yeah, like, again? You're not
We are
getting it
starving.
again? No.
Wow.
So look at this. So those are done.
Deep brown.
Yeah.
And it looks very juicy at the same time. It's not dry at all.
No, it's not dry because, like I say, I put a little bit of water for steaming.
Oh, and your sauce.
And as you see right here,
Smells very good, huh?
see that?
Barbecue
Just
sauce.
already nice caramelized color. Okay, delicious. I was just gotta cut through it.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Wow, you want to show.
I mean, you're gonna go with 2 hours.
Show how the meat looks gorgeous.
2
What are you
hours.
talking
So
about?
if it needs more, keep it a little bit more. And this one you can just, instead of, if you don't want to like babysit them in the oven, I mean in the grill, you can just put them in the sheet pan, put them in the oven at 275 for at least 4 hours, and they'll be like falling off the bone.
But show everyone the gorgeousness of the meat itself.
So like I said right here,
Ooh.
nice. Look at that, nice and juicy.
It's much more fun to be in my position than in yours, because I'm going to be tasting it shortly, whereas you're going to have to go to your kitchen and spend 3 hours doing it.
So we're gonna do one piece. Let's do one more.
That's really stunning. And obviously, they go amazingly with Cabernet, needless to say. But all the Raymond wines, we want to go back to Chardonnay, would be good too.
That'll be delicious.
I mean, that's the beauty, is those wines that make you salivate. Oh, can I try that little piece?
Absolutely.
Oh no, that's a piece of bone. Maybe
I always like to finish with a little more barbecue, or you know, you can nice and glaze. And the last part we're gonna do, San Carlos. And Maki Cheese.
Oh, of course. Oh, that wasn't enough.
So you
The
cut
mac and cheese
cut
alone, we
one
gotta-
portion, like a cake. I like it because, like I say, when you bake it, it's low temperature, and then you cut. No, the right temperature is like almost like a piece of cake. See how beautiful?
Yeah,
You cut the portion, and it's just exactly what you need. You need it bigger, and then you don't, and there you go.
that
You
looks
know,
incredible.
this mac and cheese, I love it because it goes with the nice pan-seared chicken breast and with the ribs, pretty much with anything. So
Well, you got to show this beautiful creation of yours. Very artistic, and certainly will fit
You
the
know?
stomach today on 4th of July. We can drink a lot with all that in our stomach. We're very safe.
well, please enjoy it. If you have any questions, please let us know. We'll be here.
We'll be here. We are here celebrating the 4th of July. Let's never forget white, red, and blue. And this is as well the French flag, so you can open some French wines too and enjoy Independence Day. Cheers.